Now if you want to change the contact so that there's a form that people fill out and send you an email, you can head over to Contact, and then again at the top of the page in black you'll have Edit Page, or if you wanted to go into Dashboard, you can get to the same stuff we'll need there. Dashboard, you would go to Pages, find the contact page, and simply click on that. And here we go. So right now, you can just type in here for the visual text, or if you want to switch to the editor, we're going to make this just one column because we only need the contact form. But if we look on here, we've got pages, content, posts, nothing about the contact form. But if we're in the visual, there is a button that says Add Contact Bank Form. If you click on that, it's going to ask what form to use. No forms created. So the first step is to actually go in Dashboard, Contact Bank, click on just Contact or Dashboard, either one. And we have to make the contact form before we can insert it to this page. Alright, so there we go. You'll find a button for Add New Form. Alright, for name it Contact. And you can type in different things here. Redirect is once they submit the form, where is it going to take them? You can take them to an outside site or a page on your certain site. Now over here, these are the things that it's asking for to put into your form. First thing we'll need is an email address. So you simply click on it and it shows up down here. Now it's going to ask email and just let them type it in. So that one's nice and easy. But if we want to use second, a single line text, it's untitled. So if I click on settings, now label, so this is what appears outside. Let's make it name. If you want a description, you can. What is your name? Or maybe enter full name. You can have it or not. Required, this allows them to submit the form without this being filled in, or if it's required, they have to fill this in order to be able to submit the form. Now placeholder, this is what's going to show up inside the text box. Text holder. I'm going to do that just so it's easy to see what it is, but for full name you probably don't want it. So now it says name on the outside, and text holder, that displays kind of a sample example of what text they should enter in, but we don't really want it to say text holder, so I would not make it anything, or you put in first name, maybe first, last, something like that. Just delete that, save. Okay, and you can keep adding single line text. So say you wanted this one to be only first name. And then underneath that, make this last name. So basically, whatever you want in the form to be, you add it from these sections. So single line text means the user just types in an answer. Paragraph text means it's going to give them a whole box to fill in, something more looking like this, where they can enter more than just a couple of lines. Email address, automatically ask for the email. Select box, this is going to be a drop-down menu. So if you hit settings, under options, let's say, so maybe we'll have this one be state. Okay, so we got AZ, or Alabama, or Connecticut, and just add. And so it adds them to this drop down. Whatever option you put in will be an answer that they can choose from the drop down. So state, and then those are your options. Now if I don't need that, just hit the little trash can, that goes away. Checkboxes, same thing as drop-downs, only you can choose more than one answer. So AZ, AK, and CT. State. So now it says checkbox, the user can check more than one. And for radio buttons, it's the same thing as checkbox, only you can determine whether they choose just one radio button or if they can choose multiple. So AZ, AZ, and actually, I take that back. Letting them choose only one option for radio buttons. So checkboxes is more than one answer, but select box and radio box are only for one answer only. Alright, so I'm going to save the form with just the email and the first two names, just so that we have something to put in. Success message is what they see after they submit, but before they get redirected. Okay, so I've saved the form. Form submitted. Okay, it says wait for it to finish. There we go. Now if we head back to Pages, edit the contact page, and when I click Add to Form, it inserts my contact form, and it looks like just code to you, but if you update it and go visit the site, instead of this, it'll display the form that we just built and saved. And here you go, name, first, email, and submit. Now, I'm assuming you're going to want to change that form, so simply go to Contact Bank or Dashboard, either one. And then here we have our contact form, and you simply click the pencil to edit it. Now some other items are email settings. So for this contact form, when someone uses it, it's going to be sending an admin notification letting you know what the user filled out. So click on Enter, and then you have to specify what email address you want it to be sent to instead of example.com. Now email, this is who it's being sent to, so that's your email. And from email, this is who the contact form will look like it's being sent from. You can just leave it at this, or if you want to change it to your email address as well, that's fine. Once the email comes, it automatically sends you this mail, but instead of email first name, control shows their actual answers for these categories. Whatever you add to the form, it'll add into this email. Then just hit save down at the bottom. If you want to see what people have entered in previously, that's form entries. We haven't had anybody actually use the form since I just made it, so it's not here. But if it was, contact would be where you can find it.